What is up? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? 10 more days, baby. 10 more days and Uncle Mike is going back home. And I'm going up to see these Dr. Umar buildings. I ain't gonna say school yet. I'm gonna go see the Dr. Umar buildings. Check this out, man. I sometimes I like to start off showing some stuff that I like and what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? Bring some positivity, energy, and all that good stuff. I'm hoping y'all are more. I like stuff like this. I like to see happiness. And these animals bring more happiness than humans, and that's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just warms your heart. Ew. But it warms your heart. It just warms your heart. They be so excited they don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm so excited. Yeah. So I like to show stuff like that, man, before we get into all this negativity and everything. Check this out, man. Why the black community? I don't like that, man. Why the community must call out Dr. Umar? How about that? Why the community must call out Dr. Umar? We must call out. It is pouring down raining, y'all. It is pouring down raining outside in the Philippines. I'm in here dry, chilling, doing what I do. Jay Black, why the black community needs to pull, one of the main reasons why is because of this right here. I pulled this up, man. I didn't know if this was a joke or she was for real or what. But
And other people that go through things like this matter too.
oh no, she for real. She for real.
Walk away. Walk away from tables that you are not meant to be at. Walk away from places that drag you down, and people that trying to siphon your energy. Because believe this, if not, they can't have you, they can't be you. They will destroy you.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the worst days of my life.
Oh my God, look at her eye, man.
When the homeowner asked him,
Oops, I'm
This is
sorry.
probably one of the worst.
Let's go back. Alright. The reason why, man, we gotta protect this, we gotta protect each other from violence. Why do we jump so fast to use this instead of using this and doing like this? I really don't understand, man. And for the haters, I feel sorry for the haters. They went and looked, and this the best you can do, haters. That's the best you can do for Uncle Mike. I ain't done nothing to nobody, man. I've spent damn near half my life, more than half of my life, trying to help people. It feels so good too, man. So let's see what my man is talking about and everything. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out,
I want
man.
to take a second and talk about a topic that's come up quite a bit, and it's why we should, as the community, and the community can be however you describe it, all out bad actors in the community. So we're going to talk about Umar Johnson specifically, but this applies to others as well.
Yes.
Why should we, as black people, Americans, call out scam artists and potential con artists?
Because they waste your time. I mean, if it's a scam, whatever it is they claim they selling or doing, especially to help, if they hurting you, period.
Like Umar Johnson, why should we do that? And is it the right thing to do? I want to use these two comments from my most recent video on Umar Johnson. Let me bring this in. And the brother says this: even if Umar was scamming, we need to start thinking as a nation and stay on code as Black people. How on earth are we going on a Jewish white man's platform and let him talk down on a Black man about a school that was solely for Black people? Would a Jewish man ever allow a Black man to talk down on another Jewish man that's building a school for European Jewish peoples? All right.
What?
There's a lot of problems here. There's just a lot of problems with this logic. But even more than that, Black people are so forgiving. Black people are so willing to give, duck, and cover for other people, Black people who are doing wrong. It's almost become a trope. That's why people don't take us seriously, because they think that we're not willing to call out bad actors. And I believe he's talking about Jamar being on the Vlad podcast, whatever, man, forget that. Why are you so caught up in that and not looking? He literally says in the beginning, even if Umar is scamming. Wait, are you willing to give that up? You're willing to give up the position that the guy is scamming and you're okay with that? Come on, my guy. No, and all the no's. No, we're not going to let them have that. We're not going to let them, you know what we're going to do?
Flag on each and every one of y'all.
No, we're not going to let them get away with scamming and say, well, even if they are scamming, it's okay. No, that's not okay. And for us to not say it, it doesn't matter where we say it, because I believe he was really perplexed about Jamar being on Vlad TV. That's beside the point. We need to call out the fact that this bad actor is dragging all of us down. He's making us all look crazy. If you don't call him out, you look like you're in compliance with him, that you're in agreement with him. And therein is the rub. Let's look at this other one as well. This gentleman said, brother, you are on the internet calling words, attempting to dish on him. I don't know what that means, but okay. He messed up, big deal. Big deal. We are not throwing any Black men away. No one cares about the money because he didn't mismanage it. Ask professional athletes how much money they have lost to scam artists. The laughs and amusement at another man's suffering is questionable when it comes to FBA brothers. I appreciate the information, but deliver it and let it go. Anyone who is in real estate knows that this happens about 5 times a day in our industry. He did not comply with regulations required to maintain the building. Fact is, he owns the building and did not mismanage the purchasing funds. He already has offers to purchase the building with assistance. Stop the sissy gossiping because the brother lost his way. All right.
Nah, dog. Before you even answer, I got to chime in. Dude, you sound like a clown and a half. Why in the world? Just because, dude, what is you talking? I don't even know where to start at. No one cares about the money. Yes, they do. These people, I wasn't even going to start there, but let's start there. No one cares about the money. That's bull. I bet you 90%, a high percentage of people care about the money. We are on here telling people, look, don't be mad and don't feel stupid because you gave. You gave to the cause. You gave to the hopes of this Black young kid school that he said he was going to build. You gave to that. Be happy that you gave your money to something positive. We didn't know. Nobody knew that Dr. Umar was a scam. Nobody knew that at first. Until this girl the lady Mary Ann, and the lady that he was trying to date, and his nephew and everybody else come up here and say, yo, it sure is funny now, out of 13 years, all of a sudden you see 2 or 3 school buildings that still ain't ready to rock and roll. if everybody was to get together and say, I gave, and honestly, raise your hand and say, I gave this amount, gave that amount, I gave this amount. And we start a pen, like a form. We start a form and everybody give. I know that thing would be over $2 million. I know Dr. Umar, if somebody purchased his book, paid for a seminar, anything, $2 million done ran through his hand. And we don't supposed to be mad over that? You don't supposed to be mad this man had $2 million? Give me $2 million. And I don't even need them buildings. And I bet you I'll open up a school or do whatever I claimed I was going to do. You had $2 million and you ain't do what you claimed you was going to do. Shame on you. That's all. That's it. Mr. Gray Area. Too much gray area,
There's a lot
man.
of problems here. I mean, there's a lot. We're no longer, we're talking about athletes. We're talking about FBA. We're talking about this, people trying to buy the property. And all I want to talk about is whether or not Umar is a scam artist. That's all I want to talk about, is whether or not he scammed these people by collecting money for building. Now, nobody's arguing whether or not he got the building. Everybody agrees he got the buildings. The problem is he's not done anything with the buildings. And therein is the rub. If we're not willing as Black people to say, no, what Umar is doing is wrong. He should have gotten these buildings up and running. He should have accepted assistance from Jamar. He should have gotten assistance here. He should be, no, these things are not, to pretend like he was going to start a school and he doesn't even have a hiring process. He's going to start a school for Black boys, only Black boys. Sir, that's not even legal. You can start a school for boys, but you can't say, oh, a white person can't come in. A Jewish person can't come. That's craziness. That's not going to work, sir. I don't even think, again, the long tail is that I don't believe the school was ever intended to start, but even longer or even more specifically, I don't think it could ideologically have started. Like, where are you going to find teachers that subscribe to Umar's teachings? Where are they? Are they lined up around the block? Have they sent in their resumes? Have they been vetted? Do you have what's the process? Who's the hiring manager here? Is it going to be Umar? As well as the principal, as well as the general contractor? Let's stop playing. Let's be also for real. This school was never going to start. So you can bring in FBA and NBA basketball players and real estate agents all you want. That's a moot point. Nobody's asking about that. We're asking about Umar and these 2, 3, 4 buildings that he has right here, and whether or not he really intended to start a school. That's all we're talking about. And the general consensus is no. My contention is that we as Black people must be willing and have to have this hard conversation that he's wrong. And it's okay if other people hear it because they already see it. So we're not pretending like, oh, we got to do this in the corner. No, everybody can see it. Everybody see him, tear his draws. Everybody knows that he's a fraud. Well, there's no reason to pretend like he's not. Oh, we can't do this in front of white people. Who cares? Who cares? The issue at hand is whether or not the man was actually intending to start school. I contend that he was not. Prove me wrong. Show me where I'm wrong. That's it. And we have to be willing to say that, because if we don't show that we're serious about our community being the Black community, Black Americans, and we don't show that we're serious about it and we're willing to call out bad actors in our community, what makes you think that other people are going to take us seriously? What makes you think that other people are going to take us seriously when they see bad actors in our community and they're like, well, y'all are not calling them out. You're not willing to call out these people, so y'all are not serious. And that becomes the narrative. Y'all are not serious because y'all are bad actors exist in your community. Well, we would quickly say no, but why are we allowing it then? Call out Umar and say Umar needs to go sit himself down. If he's done something illegal, then he needs to be held accountable for that. If he's just done poor management, he doesn't need funding and support until further notice. Go have yourself a seat, sir, and get a job. Here's a job application. If we're not willing to do that, then what are we really doing? Because please keep in mind, school starts school is in session every day. So the children that you quote unquote wanted to train and educate at the FDMG school are watching how you behave right now. And if they see that y'all playing footsie with a scam artist potential, if they see you playing, hopscotch with potential con artists, what are they going to believe about you? That you're not serious? But you'll hold other people accountable. You'll say Vlad can't do this or Johnny and Sally, they can't do this, but we don't hold ourselves to the same standard. Be for real. Be for real. We're playing games. So no, we need to say Umar is out of pocket. We need to say that. So you can sit there and say, brother, all you want to, and we need to unify and this, that, and the other to you blue in the face. You're just going to be blue in the face and still wrong. Umar needs to be called out by the community. Black people need to be okay with saying Umar is wrong. It's okay to say that. There's nothing wrong. You're not going to no, he's wrong. He should have had now, could he have had a system in play? Sure, but nobody's seen it. So I think it's fair to say that he doesn't have it. He doesn't have a system in place. He doesn't have a written out game plan. He doesn't have a written out vision for this school. No way in the world. No way. Like where were you going to get this Pan-African curriculum from? Where was that? Where was that going to come from? Were you going to be freestyling this? What was the plan? So because people can't ask those questions, that's why you should say, nah, we don't need to support this. You can think that Umar is a good person, but you can still say, nah, the way you're going about this is wrong, sir. There's nothing wrong about saying, no, you're wrong. You're out of pocket. You need to have this written down, a very clear vision that somebody can read and understand what you're trying to do. They need to understand this. And by the way, please explain that you've overcome the legalities of having a school only for Black boys. You're going to have to show me how you've already overcome that legal hurdle that you're going to walk right into it. Even if you got the certificate of occupancy today, and you open up the school for Black boys, you would be getting sued tomorrow because some white boy is going to try to get in and you're going to say no. And that's going to be crazy time. So show us that you've already overcome this. Like, how are you going to hire these people? What is your plan for hiring teachers that believe in this Pan-African vision that you have? Do you have a plan? Do you have a vision? Where is it? So, no, it's okay. It's perfectly okay to call out bad actors in the community. There's nothing noble about leaving a bad actor in the community without being challenged. I'll go as far to say that probably ruins the community far more. Matter of fact, it actually has ruined the community far more than trying to isolate or kick out or call out bad actors in the community. Leaving bad actors in the community is far worse. And most of us know this.
Yeah, we know.
Let me know what you think down in the comments below.
Yeah, we know.
Thank you so much for rocking with us. Until next time, everybody, grace and peace. Thank you so much for tuning.
We know this, man, but I really think that they're bad people in this world. So they got to have something to say that's bad, They're bad people in this world, so they gotta give their point of view. Shame on somebody that begged or pledged for $2 million, man. Come on, man. That's what the problem is. $2 million. I'ma stand on that, man. I know $2 million that went through his hands. And he done paid $400,000 for a daggone two junkie schools. That right there is a embarrassment for our people right there. $2 million and $400,000 to show for it. That's embarrassing, man. And then I don't know what happened with this. This is next what we're gonna do, man. Dr. Umar, $500 lunch offer sparks outrageous uplifting or undermining the community. That's embarrassing. This your even your ways of raising the money is embarrassing. $500 to go on a date. What? Hit that subscribe button, hit
Umar
that bell.
Ufatunde Johnson is back at it. Look, he back at it. He coming out of his bag strong. King Kong Consciousness has some questions and answers for y'all. And in fact, he has offers too. Now, remember we talked to you about this person bringing an offer to save the school to Dr. Umar? We're kind of convinced that Umar ain't going to take the offer because he went on social media to request something of the ladies, not the men. He didn't ask men to come sit down and teach you how to do school. No, he asking women for money. And when you hear the amount that he's asking the queens for, I'm going to have y'all who support the man give us some answers. But like for real, y'all going to have to answer us some questions. But we're going to listen to him, bring his offer to the table, and we'll discuss some stuff because we have additional information to bring to you. My goodness. Umar, you're one for the ages, buddy. Anyway, go ahead.
Program coming out for the ladies is called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware.
In the state of Wilmington, Delaware. Ladies, hey, this is men. I'm sorry, this is not for you right now. Okay, this is for the queens.
This is not for you right now.
How many of you have $500 just sitting around waiting to hand off to Dr. Umar? Now, I will tell you this: he more than likely will be able to take you to dinner with your money. It'll be more like his money or your money, one of the two. But he gonna take you to dinner for sure, and it's gonna cost you a lot. But he won't care because he's not really paying for it. You are. Because if it was going to the school, and he's honest about that, do you think he'd be doing it like this? Secondarily, if he don't got no money, how is he gonna take you to dinner? Anyway, continue, sir.
I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. It's called Lunch with the Doctor, and it costs you $500. You don't pay for the lunch. I pay for the lunch.
But it cost you $500. Now, I know, okay, look, as much as I might think that Umar may not be there right now,
this is crazy.
It does not negate at least some level of intelligence. To grift this hard and this long and this successfully, you have to be at least a little bit capable mentally. And he is. But maybe Freudian slips.
Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate my ninja.
See? We told y'all before, and I think I'm going to take gloves off on this one. Just so you know, I'm warning ahead of time. Anybody that might be coming to tell me I shouldn't be speaking the way I'm speaking about Dr. Umar, gloves are coming off today.
Please do.
Okay?
I got your back,
Umar,
baby. Please
why
do.
is it that when people disagree with you, who are black kings, you go straight to the N-word like a slave master? Why is it that you go straight to the KKK when black brothers disagree with you and you call them haters? You got to go straight there?
Yep, straight
Really?
there. Yep.
I thought you were the consciousness of Black America. I thought you were the consciousness of Pan-African black people everywhere. I thought you were trying to unite black people. Here you are. Ninjas and all kinds of, really?
Yeah.
If I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, if I roll up on your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who living with you because she got to, not because she want to. Do she want that lunch date with the doctor?
You know what? I know for a
I
fact.
adjusted before.
Hold on,
I
hold
know
on.
I adjusted before.
I know for a fact half of these ninjas is in there trolling just to hear him go off. Because if I was in there, you are you need to whatever nigga. Let's watch this, y'all. Oh, so now we got some trolls in the house. We got if I do this and no matter what the situation is, if somebody come in my comments or my chat and do some ugly stuff, I don't let it get to me, man. Every now I think about 5 times I kirked off because I've been apologizing and I say I'm sorry, whatever the case may be. Now you call it Uncle Mike a liar. Now I got to get you. I got to cut you. I got to let my people know that I do have a backbone. But at the same time, we all know. Everybody know you deserve what I'm saying out of my mouth towards you. This
But
dude
Umar,
is a clown.
if these men that you're referring to are really that kind of dude, there's something that tells me I don't think you want that smoke, bro. Look, I'm telling you now, you probably don't want that smoke. There are some brothers out there that will do some stuff that you don't want them doing. You talking about rolling up on somebody's girl, you might want to check your language just a tad, just a tad. Wee bit. Here's a problem, bro. You're asking queens and then you degrade the queens by saying she don't want to be there, but she have to be there. So you calling her a loser while asking for money from the queens. You calling her trifling, you calling her weak-minded, you calling her inadequate, but you talking to queens? You want to educate kings while you degrading kings? You're a whole clown. A whole clown. A entire clown. And anyone that give money to, obviously not listening to what you call them.
I wonder, for real talk, man, I wonder did Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, any of the great leaders, period, even principals of high schools and stuff, the dude King something that opened up a school and invited him out and he didn't show. I wonder do they talk like that? So negative and so foul and so street, so ugly, so calling her the girl he was dating a deep throat, saying we never slept together and all this stuff. Talking so negative and bad about the producer that helped produce the movie. I mean, just on and on and on. Dr. Umar is falling so fast, man. He is falling so fast. He can't even stop himself from falling. So, let's keep listening.
At every turn, every time I think, I said before, I feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you no more, man. I don't. I don't feel bad for you.
And that's what
I
it's
think
going
you're
to
getting
take.
exactly what you deserve.
That's what it's going to take to stop it at
You
all
talking about
costs.
dudes' wives and girlfriends, and you gonna talk about I just roll up on your wife. You go ahead. Go ahead, Umar. Put your money where your mouth is and try to roll up on somebody's wife to just ask him to dinner in the manner you just did. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I mean, I know you're not going to because it's all hyperbolic. You're not going to do anything like that. That's not you.
Facts.
Okay, let's be honest, Umar. That's not you.
Facts.
But if you ever were to lose your mind and do that, there will be no school. Point blank, period. At least Wilmington, Delaware will get their lot back. And this is the man that's trying to uplift Black America. This is the man that's trying to uplift Black people everywhere by maintaining the stereotype that he says shouldn't be there. Infighting, causing division. Do you see it? Y'all don't see a problem here? And now when the white devil see this, what do you think he got to do? Nothing. He don't got to do nothing. Umar's doing his job for him. If we say that we believe Umar, let's say we believe Umar, and every white person, snow bunnies, all them things exist, and they just hate Black people. You think if I'm a snow bunny and a white devil and all this stuff, I'm looking at this and I'm gonna think I got work to do? I could sit back with my iced tea in my hammock on my plantation and watch Umar help destroy the thing I want destroyed anyway. I don't got to do nothing. Not a thing. I just sit back. Umar doing the job better than any slave driver can do. King Kong consciousness. He's the epitome, the end boss game of the racial war. Umar is it. Final boss.
Do your wifey want that lunch date with the doctor? I think we all know the answer to that.
Here's a flip side to it too, right? Now y'all know Black women. I'm going to play stereotypical things here. So let me get this out in the open. I think we all know that the majority of Black women, whether we want to admit this or not, there is a switch. Okay, that there is a switch that they go from very docile to I'm gonna lay you out when that switch go off, right? Y'all know about that switch. I know about that switch, and I think every Black person out there knows about that switch, right? Do I need to elaborate on that switch? I don't think I need to, right? Cool, okay. Now imagine Umar talking like this about a person who is a dedicated girlfriend and wife, who's hearing him talk about her in a certain way. Do you think Umar wants to have that many switches turned on him at once? He not thinking this through. He just not thinking it through. But degrading Black people is his MO, though. You disagree, you ask for clarification, you want some updates, you're a coon, you're a ninja, you are all kinds of things. Yeah, you're just the worst of the worst of Black people. Now you're talking about rolling over somebody's wife and talking like you're trying to seduce them. You know, that sounds a lot like Massa. Let me tell you why I say that. You see, when Massa had a problem with a slave and the male slave get out of hand in his mind, the first thing he would do is go to the quarters, take the wife from the hut and have his way with her, making sure that the man could hear and take her back. What's Umar threatening to do there? Not the same thing? Is that not the same thing? And then, of course, once the woman becomes pregnant, the first thing that he'll want to do is abort the child, kind of like slave masters.
That's crazy.
Umar is a slave driver, people. He is the black version of the white devil he keeps talking about. That's all he is. I'm convinced now that he is a Black version of the white devil he keeps talking about.
And they said, hold on.
This is crazy.
Hold up. And the lady Mary Ann said that he wanted to do a scene with a snow bunny, and he wanted to sleep with a snow bunny in the little movie they did. And it's like, I thought you was all against, especially Black men who are married to the snow bunny. I'm confused. You confusing people. because the way she's saying it, why would she say this stuff if it ain't true? I mean, she don't have no proof. She said, I wish I would have recorded it. I wish I would have went on and did it. He said that he wanted to do a scene where Dr. Umar sleeps with a snow bunny. What's the point when you know good and well you stand on 100% segregation? Your school is about segregation. You know, you don't even want money from the black man that is dating outside his race. So that excludes me.
Me and you are not the same. I keep telling you that.
Mm.
Me and you, we not the same.
You got that
But
part
everybody
right.
that black need to unite.
You're right. We're not the
We
same.
need to unite, right?
We're not the same.
You wanted that individual to send their child to your school, though.
I wonder,
But you'll take the money. We're not the same. But send me that donation.
You not 6'3", dark chestnut cocoa brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King, ninja. You ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to say. Only me.
You gone, y'all. You are gone.
He's officially lost it. He's not here. Umar has left the building, the planet, reality, all of it. Okay, if there was a school, we don't want it no more. Hear me out. You do not want this school to open. I don't care. We don't want this school to open. People, imagine this. If Umar is behind that school, imagine what he's going to do to those kids. Just take for a moment and listen to this nonsense and tell me, what do you think he's going to indoctrinate those kids with? We don't want that school. We don't want that school.
Don't make me take my t-shirt off and turn into King Kong right now.
Trust me, that's not how that King Kong body would look, bro. Don't. I think we all know. We've seen the dashiki. We've seen the white outfits. We've seen you, Umar. How you think you look with a shirt off is not reality. It will not be intimidating. I think if you did that, it'd be more Rick Ross than King Kong. And you know that full well. But you are so full of yourself that you think you are the absolute be all and end all of everything black. Look, I got no problem with people being confident in how they are.
Amen.
And I have a problem being people being confident in how they look.
Amen. Amen.
But reality is a hell of a thing.
Amen.
Reality, when that mug set in.
When you act like you all that and you lying to people, you have straight up lied to people. Talking about your bank account's frozen. That's boo. 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 All right, here we go.
Everybody changed the tune real quick.
You got more people against you.
But more importantly, Umar,
there are more people for you. Believe that.
You got to be careful writing checks. One, you don't got the funds to do it, and you definitely can't cash it. You offering a date with money you don't got to people you don't like to give them something they don't want. That's masterful grifting. And you know what he gonna get? He gonna get at least 3 or 4 people to send him $500. He's gonna get at least 3 to 4 women to send him that money. And you know what's gonna do? They're gonna show up to that date and they're gonna be so thirsty. They're gonna do stuff with him, and then he gonna say you're gonna have a lap of consciousness and he didn't know what happened. And you know, he gonna talk about you in a couple of videos later. And for all you know, you might do something silly and go on and have another kid with him. And then all of a sudden he ain't got no time for that child. He gonna be just like the rest of them. He just be a deadbeat. Ignore him. But he wants to promote pro-black family and pro-black this and pro-black the other. You're gonna just be another baby mama sitting on the side of the street. Reality is a hell of a thing.
You can have a date with Uncle Mike.
Don't make me
$5,000.
beat my chest. Don't make me beat my chest. King Kong, stop playing.
I want you to take a good look at that face.
Oh my God! Please don't
Take
tell
a
me to do
good
that.
look at that face.
Please don't tell me to do
That is the face of a child who never got accepted in the hood, but never got accepted in academia either. He was ostracized for most of his life, and he found a way to make one particular adjustment by mixing a little bit of street with some savvy in the intellectual department that he has, just a little bit. He didn't have a whole lot of intellectual stuff, but he knew how to make it sound more intellectual than he had. And he created a little niche for himself where he can promote himself as knowing everything, doctoring all the information that he had, because only about 50% of the stuff he had you can actually prove. And then he found a way, miraculously, to link himself to a movement that people genuinely wanted. What? Black upliftment. Now, if I can convince the masses of something they're already mostly convinced of, that they're oppressed, then I can convince them that I might have a way out of it by thinking about ourselves differently, but not really listening, because he knew at least a little bit of a psychology. He could make I can't say honest, he could make a living off of that. Fly me out and I'll regurgitate the story for you to feel good, brother.
Amen.
You have to understand. He probably listened to people like Farrakhan, listened to people like Martin Luther, listened to Malcolm X, listen to a bunch of fellas, just how they talk, take a little bit of their messaging, incorporate it with his, read at least some of the literature from Marcus Garvey. He definitely would not have agreed with Frederick Douglass, because that's none of this stuff Frederick Douglass would have promoted. So he knew how to blend a.
Did y'all know that Frederick Douglass married a white lady? Did y'all know that? Y'all need to look that up. Look up Frederick Douglass' second wife. Real talk, man. My bad for spilling the beans, Dr. Umar.
Whole bunch of thought processes, enough to get the context out there to convince people to follow him. But that armor is starting to crack, because what is happening is that it's time to show proof. He pushed, and I think he got himself in over his head by the promises he committed himself to. And you see, saying it and promoting the idea is one thing. You don't have to prove the idea. You just got to say it. But once the idea becomes something tangible, now you're going to have to prove tangible. Once you start saying, I'm going to have a concrete school, I'm going to have something that you can actually come to, now the money has a place to go to that has to show a return. That couldn't happen no more. Now he can't just use words to get out of it. Now he has to have a place. So some of the money he put down on some property. Because I got to show something. So he showed something. The problem is his grift created a lifestyle for him that he now has to decide how he's going to split it. Do I keep up my lifestyle with the money I'm making, or do I make this school at least partially okay? So he started to split a little bit. So he started to do something on the school, but not a whole lot. But he had to keep his lifestyle up. So he kept his lifestyle up more than he did the school, which is why when it was time, he could not figure out how to continue building, because the money was already spent. And then by the time people started figuring this out, he had to find a new way to beg for money. So he started doing more podcast appearances, and they were paying him for that. But the thing is, that money wasn't going to the school, was still going to him. You know how we know that? Because we reached out to Umar. The first time, I think we showed you those receipts. We showed him, I said, this is what he said, nah, this is the amount I want. And then he stopped replying. Then school information popped off. It's going belly up. Then somebody offered him help. Now he needs the money. He has to come online in his car, beg for more funds. Now he's out here begging for more funds. And we decided we was going to reach out again. So we texted him.
Sorry, y'all.
We texted him, hello, I'm checking to verify this is the contact number for Dr. Umar Johnson. If there's another number to contact him, please let me know. Thank you. He says, this is he. This is he. So we replied, I'm going to go to the full. This right here that you're seeing, the breakout for that is here. Okay. Hello, Dr. Umar. We would love to help you find a way to come up with the money needed to do the school. The plan we have is to go live with us to disprove the folks that are calling you a fraud. We want to support you how we can, and we have resources ready to make large donations, but would love the opportunity to hear your voice on this matter. What can we do to make this happen, sir? This was sent on the 19th. It is not a 21st. Not a reply, not a let me get back to you, not a oh, thank you so very much, Kings, nothing. Umar does not want to build this school.
Now, see, what had happened was he looked up your phone number. I don't know, y'all. I'm just playing. I'm bullshit. He looked up your phone number and he realized that it was too strong. Your YouTube channel. It's connected to your YouTube channel.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
I'm trying to figure out. Uncle Mike is on the up and up. Why I can't get people to donate and raise money in a large sums of money when somebody is in need. It's like the faker the person is, the stronger their voice is, the deeper the people will go to give to these fake people. There's a lot of them out there. Dr. Umar is not the only one. I have always stood behind what I said. We did a fundraiser once before, and I said, whatever we raise, I will match what we raise. I ain't saying that no more. Almost broke me. But anyway, I don't understand this, man. This so far, if this would have happened with me, even if I was scamming, I would at least answer back. But maybe the view all is saying something under there or something. I don't know. Let's see.
Umar has no intention of helping any black person do anything. Umar hates black people.
Whoa.
To the core, he hates black people.
Whoa.
He despises his own race so much that he's willing to watch y'all burn.
Whoa. That's
while
cold.
stealing your money, lying to your face, demeaning your queens, and downgrading your kings. That's Umar. That's Umar.
Coming out for
This guy here hates black people. You can't say you love black people and do what he's doing. He despises black people.
That's
You're
kind of
scum
facts.
to him. Absolute scum.
That's facts.
Why do I say it that harshly?
Mm.
Let me ask you this.
Talk to me.
Would love promote me to lie to you? No? Okay, that's one. Would love promote me to degrade you verbally? No? Okay, good, that's two.
Like the dog.
Would love promote me to issue violent threats? No? Okay, cool, that's three. Would love propel me to steal from you? No? Would love propel me to want to impregnate, abuse, and use sexually your women?
We're in church, y'all. We're in church. God, we're in church, baby. What? Hey, listen. All you gotta do is listen and answer the question. Here we go.
Would love propel me to steal from you?
I don't think so.
Would love propel me to want to impregnate, abuse, and use sexually your women?
No, I don't think so. No.
He hates black people.
That's true.
That dude you see on the screen right there has been hurt by the community. And he made it his mission to try and find a way to get some revenge.
Uncle Mike
that was his
going
villain
up
arc.
there. Yeah.
Umar hates black people.
Yeah, help
He's
me.
no different than all the white devils he talked about. He's no different than all the people that he's been trying to warn black people about. He is that person that he's been warning black people about.
Y'all help me find the exact address.
The mere
for
fact that
these
he's going to equate
buildings.
himself with King Kong, a monkey, should tell you a lot.
A monkey.
No white person did that. A white person didn't equate him to it. He did. He knows the tropes that belong to monkeys.
Oh my
He knows
God.
it.
Oh my God.
And he's doing it so that other people would pick it up. He's doing that to make black people link themselves to a monkey. Umar racist, bro. He don't care about black people. It finally showed up. He always talk about people hating them on, self-hate. You just hate yourself, don't you? Just hate the skin you're in. That's Umar. For all the grandiose talk about grand pan rising and frying pan in your hand, and all that crap, all the tropes, he has nothing to prove for it. Not a damn thing to prove for it. And he wasn't planning on proving. He wasn't planning at all on showing you anything better. He was never planning that. I mean, y'all can still listen to him. It's not we're not trying to convince nobody or nothing. We're just bringing to you the obvious in our minds, statements he makes, inferences he does, and we're just trying to point out to you the grift. But if he has gotten so deep into your soul and psyche that you will refuse to listen, then that's okay. Y'all can go grift together. But I think the majority of black people that listen to him at this point realize one very important thing. We've been had by this man. He is sowing division amongst the people that his loud mouth kept talking about unity with. He doesn't want help. He just wants people to send him money. He doesn't want the school. He just wants the money. And then he wants to abuse women sexually and exploit them by inviting them to dinner. And then when something takes place, it's a moment of fleshly weakness for him. That's what you are to him, women, a moment of fleshly weakness. And a bank too. Anyway, if this isn't the end of him, then I have to give him credit for one thing. He knows how to grift. Like if there was ever a master class on deception and skullduggery, he's teaching it. He might become a politician one day. He might become a politician one day. Watch him for doing that next. Watch if you don't start running for some office somewhere in a black neighborhood and get in. And then watch the area that he's over burn to the ground. Then he'll move to another section and do the same thing until he's accomplished what he wants to accomplish, which is the end of Black America as we know it. He'll contribute to it.
Wow.
Telling you now. That's my prediction. I'm not Nostradamus, but I'm making that prediction here. But y'all can decide as you want. We're just here to bring you information. We're going to give our point of view about it. We're not going to be sad or upset or shy about it either. We are telling you what we see and know about this man. He does not like black people.
He does not like black people.
Hate would make you do this. Not love. Hate. Whatever your thoughts are, please leave them in the comment section below. We figured we had to comment on this because this was getting out of hand. This one was a bridge too far. And we had to jump on this to let y'all know what was going on. So far, this video has been taken down on certain sectors in Twitter. So no doubt he's going to want to come after people, but he's the one that put it up. So I don't know why he's going to be mad. So anyway.
Yeah, we had to.
We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Please leave your comments so we can read it.
Peace out. We had to edit one of our videos because of some certain words or whatever was not in compliance with, I guess, about him. But it was like out of a 20-minute video, around 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it was only like 3 minutes that we had to take out. So I just took it out, man, and kept on moving. We always gonna keep moving, baby. That's what we do. We're gonna keep on moving, baby. That's what we do. We keep moving. Take a punch or whatever, then you keep moving. I mean, what else can you do? Dr. Umar. Hey, real talk, man. Y'all let me know the exact address of these schools, because I'm only here for like another week. Let's pull up the calendar, man. Let's see. The day here is the 22nd. I'm gonna pull up the calendar. I don't know if y'all can see this. Yeah, y'all can see this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Labor Day. It's gonna be a Labor Day weekend. So Tuesday, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I get set up. I might go Friday. Let's say go to the fake school. Yeah. On Friday the 5th. How about that, y'all? All I need is the address. I can Google the address. I can get the address or whatever. All I need is the address. I'm gonna get there, and I don't know what time I'm gonna get there, whatever, but it's around Friday-ish. Find a hotel, go to the school, do some filming, and then film all day Saturday. I'm thinking that he might have some people there. He have already saved the school, ladies and gentlemen. The schools are not being auctioned off, so I'm still gonna go up there to actually find out what's shaking and everything. Let me know if you're an ender. Shout out to my enders. Shout out to the enders. The whole ride up there, I'm gonna go live. Y'all go to the Music Recording Network Live. Check out the links in our description below. The Music Recording Network Live. The Music Recording Network Live, I'll be going live on that channel on the ride up there, so we can talk about more of this Umar stuff. But he a fraud, man. He a fraud. I mean, you're gonna have to prove to me that you're not a fraud. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.